They went to a party and they got it again. So I don't understand what's going on with people. How can you get cleared of the coronavirus? You guys went to a party and go celebrate, and then now they got it. So stupid stuff, but I guess it is what it is anyway. People don't listen. Stay at home. It's necessary to stay at home, guys. It's not for our benefit only, but for the entire planet. So it is what it is. Has anyone been trading? Anyone trade at all?
I've been staying out of the markets completely.
Yeah, same
Staying
here.
out.
I traded Monday, but I got loss, a small loss.
Yeah,
So I stopped trading last week. Full last week I stopped trading.
I stopped trading as well. I've literally kicked back and just watched the market. Basically, it's recovering. The market is recovering. I must actually be honest with you. You can see, things are changing. They're coming back stable. So gold is bouncing back, bouncing back up. The pounds is bouncing back up. So that's good sign. Um, but what we're seeing right here, it's, to be honest, it's the first time I've ever encountered something like this. It's not something I've seen before. So when we look at the tools that we have, the market is doing the direct opposite to what I'm expecting it to do. So when you expect it to go up, it goes down. When you expect it to go down, it goes up. And when you expect it sometimes to move up, it starts consolidating. So it's still very dangerous and still very volatile. I have to be honest with you. Um, I would still suggest we observe it. There isn't any point, to go in there to go lose some money. There's no point. So I'm just preserving capital at the moment, and I'm glad, a lot of you are preserving capital also. So that's good news. I mean, that's very brilliant news for me. So that way we don't have to stress about anything. I hope nobody has been infected as well, or any family member has been infected with this virus. I hope you guys are keeping safe.
Yes.
Thank God. Thank God for that one.
No, yeah. I think with the way the markets are, it's best just to stay out of it and wait until it goes back to normal how it was.
Yeah, that's the best. I mean, that's the best strategy at the moment. I see a lot of people brave it out. A lot of people are braving it, going in, fighting it. But I'd rather not fight. I'd rather not fight this market. There's no point. But the one thing that I've noticed in the market is if it's moving in one direction, that's the direction it's going. That's what it's doing now. Every other thing, it just pulls back and clears you out. But if it's going in one direction, that's where it's going till it turns back. But for me personally, I'm not touching this stuff. I don't want to mess with this stuff. This stuff right now is just ridiculous. Totally ridiculous right now. The moves are totally ridiculous. I have a feeling that gold might actually end up punching above, whatever 1.8 right here. So if anything at all, because this has come back retest. This was what I was expecting it to do around summertime. It's already done the entire move prior to that. So the next retest zone will be around here. So I'm thinking gold is going to go punch straight through. Gold is going to 1.8, somewhere around here. So gold is going to go to ultimate. Have you guys seen Bitcoin or, all of the crypto? Has anybody checked those?
Crypto?
Yeah, cryptocurrency.
No. I was seeing it, but it's in range. I think Bitcoin is in it's in range mode.
Is it? Because what I heard was I think someone was telling me that Bitcoin is falling. Yeah, it's falling down. So it's 4,000 pounds right now. So Bitcoin is losing value. So I mean, this will be the time that I'll actually expect Bitcoin, to gain value. But I think it's just losing its value. So I don't think Bitcoin is going to stay for a very long time, as we're expecting it to. Not for now, anyway. Maybe when a proper financial crash happens, we might see that going back up. But for now, I'm just gonna, stay away from that also. So the only market like I've literally been watching is no market at all. I didn't watch any market throughout the week. I couldn't be asked because I know I might be tempted to go on to go in. Oh, some people are having issues with the email. Yeah, apologies, guys. I'm just messaging the group. So, yeah.
Bro,
So,
do you think gold will go up?
yeah, I'm thinking gold is going up. Um,
Because as per my thinking, gold will go down.
no, gold is going up. Um, from what
What
I'm
is
seeing,
seasonal thing?
the
What is
seasonal,
seasonal thing?
basically right now, the seasonal it's not even saying anything at all. Like literally, the seasonal is just sitting down there doing absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like
Because
basically, this move has never happened before in the history of the market.
yep,
So
yep.
this is new. So this has not even been put into the season at all. The data is not even concluded. Yeah, so it's gonna take about a year to start reflecting on the seasonal chart. But with gold, what we're gonna see is gold is gonna keep going up. I mean, today's the 29th, so somewhere around here. So we should see gold keep going back up from the 30th. Ideally, on in April is where like gold is meant to start bottoming out all the way till summer. But right now, it's gonna be a it's gonna be a difficult one to be honest. Maybe this week we might see a double top in gold. We might see a double top, maybe. I mean, I don't know right now because of this Corona stuff. But if that happens, then if market begins to follow the seasonal again, we start seeing gold falling from the 11th. So a little bit of fall from the 11th all the way till maybe we might see a fall till here somewhere July maybe. I don't know, but it's something we have to see. But what I would say is if we want to trade this, I would say we should observe gold, see how it moves, and then if we can get it up move, if gold pulls back to somewhere around here, I might go in, but I wouldn't want to risk it right now. I want to observe because before this, man, I've been able to triple my account, and I don't want to lose that edge that I have right now. So I mean, we've had some good trades. We've had some fantastic trades, and it will be a shame to lose most of it in this, pandemic or whatever is going on right now in the market. So, I personally think gold might get to 1.8 somewhere this year. Sometime this year, gold might get to 1.8. That's what I think. That's my opinion. Based on how gold has been moving recently. Gold has left this entire zone. It's been here for years, about 7, 8 years, and since that time, gold has gone up. So I keep expecting it to go up, test the 1.8 margin at least around the 1.8 right here before we see a move down. So if everything goes good, what I expect is gold to do some kind of some good move from maybe we see go up. But what I want to see is the end of this year, sometimes in October, we see gold start falling in September. So September is the time I would really want to focus a lot more in gold, and maybe sometime in July right here will be the time to focus on gold. But for the drop coming now, I don't know about this drop, man. I don't know. It seems like a lot of people are running back into gold right now. On the daily chart, you can see it just keeps going up. After the coronavirus drop, it just keep going up and going up and going up. So I'm thinking it's gonna probably hit here, probably do a double top somewhere around here, or maybe come close here before we see that bottom out. But come the 11th, if we see gold react on the 11th and drop down and does that on the 12th as well. Let me just check. Um, so when is 11th of next month? So actually that's a Saturday, Sunday. So on the 13th, 14, if I see gold start dropping on 13, 14, then I will start looking towards the seasonal for the next drop. So probably going on the 21st right here. But I want to see that 13, 14 move first. If it does that drop on the 13 and 14, then I'll wait for a pullback and then going on the 21st on gold. But apart from that move, if that move doesn't happen, I'm not touching gold at all. So I still expect it to be going up. Let's see what the COT is saying actually, because these guys have a lot of money to play with. and a lot of banks have lost a lot of money. Man, the entire economy, I think in the United States is down 35%, UK down 35%. China is the only one making, a lead right now. And that's just ridiculous. They bought almost everything.
Bro, China has played the game with America and all other countries, man.
China won, man. There's no way to go around this. China won. Literally, China won. There's no going back. China won. So it's a shame because all the stocks and everything.
Wuhan city.
Yeah.
China Wuhan city has been reopened.
Yes.
On 26th.
They're back. They're back in business.
They're back online. Yeah.
Exactly.
They're back online with business.
And they're threatening United States that they might not supply them with the pills they need, with the face mask. The
last final, you can say it was a final call for a trade war.
Yeah.
This was the situation of the trade war only. They made an agreement, and after that they did this thing.
Yeah. Basically, this was it's kind of like that. That's what we've been saying as well. Me and a group of people, because when we come to think about it, right? China, I think China hurt themselves just to hurt the rest of the world.
This was the final attack. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, the way it is right now, man, it looks like China planned this out, but I can't say. I do not know. You understand? This is for God to decide.
Yeah, we are just guessing it out. Because right now, world is coming up with all these things. Yeah. Everybody is coming up with these things. This idea why China did this thing to America and other countries.
Yeah, because right now it's very, very bad, and we have to look at it because China actually sold fake testing kit to Italy. So it's very ridiculous.
Yeah, they sold a fake testing kit to Spain also. Spain returned that kid. Yeah.
So they're threatening America not to supply them with stuff if Trump does not apologize for saying that it started off in China, like China did this, China did that. So it's kind of like China right now got everybody by the balls, man. It's very ridiculous because if China cuts out all its exports to every other country, we're all in trouble. This is the time that most of us need it the most. So if they cut that supply, damn, man, it's gonna go from worse to insane, basically. So hopefully China has a good heart for everybody else, but let's see how it plays out. I don't know. I don't really know, man, but it is crazy. The African countries will be the one hit the most because some of them are not even prepared at all. So, but what I can see coming is I think some of the facilities will be moved away from China after this because they've seen the damage of centralization. So centralizing everything, that in an economy is very bad. So they're going to decentralize mostly now and move some of their assets to other continents. So maybe South America, maybe some will be moved to Africa. Maybe some will move to India, depending on where they're.
What will be moved?
Most of the facilities, most of the companies producing in China, they will have to move.
Okay. Yeah. I got it.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, they can't risk it. They can't risk it anymore because right now China shows that if China shuts down, everything shuts down. And China is a very, very dangerous enemy to have because right now when everything shut down.
And Wuhan is the city where everything is based in Wuhan only.
What was based in Wuhan?
Manufacturing. Most of the manufacturing is from Wuhan. Most of the export done is from Wuhan ports only.
Is it?
Yeah. Wuhan port is very big. I was in Africa for last around 4, 5, 6 years ago. 4 years ago, I was in Africa. So when we were importing goods from China, the most of the goods were deported from Wuhan only.
Wow.
So all the export is done from Wuhan. Okay. Majorly exports is done from Wuhan.
Wow. I never knew that. That's just new information to me. So
Yeah.
so the way it is right now, the only the only logical thing for them to do is to move most of their asset away from China, because China has bought almost everything, bought the stocks, bought the shares, bought the bonds, they bought everything. So basically, I won't be surprised most people going back to work, and the owner of the companies are now different, because whoever owns majority of the shares in the game owns the game basically. And right now, China owns a lot of shares in a lot of companies, so it's very scary. It's very very scary for the West right now. Europe and America are in trouble, and America is not looking good at the moment as well, because they have the highest cases so far now. They even have more cases than Wuhan. And man, I don't understand what's going on right there. I mean, it's totally insane. I don't know. So hopefully America gets their stuff together and things goes back to normal. But we can only hope. Right here in the UK, they're still looking to shut down.
India is also in a big trouble.
Who?
We are also in a big trouble. Indians and Indian market.
Yeah, I see I see some. I don't know if this is true, but in India, I see that the police are now beating people if they
Yeah,
sit
yeah,
down
yeah,
in the
yeah,
street.
yeah, yeah. Actually, what has happened over here? Our prime minister had said 21 days lockdown.
Yeah,
People are not listening to them. They are like roaming outside because people are thinking it's a vacation time, because all offices are shut, all work is not going on. Okay, the daily routine is blocked, like totally stopped over here.
so basically, people are still going outside,
Yeah,
going.
they're like roaming. They are like roaming and enjoying. So like policemen are frustrated over here. Like how to stop corona? Okay,
Wow,
and day by day cases are increasing over here. We have reached around 800 in India.
800.
Yeah, 800 in India. So and like infected is 800, and like death is around 20.
Wow. So imagine, if people don't end up staying at home, that's gonna spread very quickly.
Yeah, yeah. People like policemen is like very harsh over here. They're
Yeah,
beating like hell. They're beating like hell in India.
I know. I saw it. I mean, I saw the way they were flogging them right there,
like
man.
it's a situation for us to like what to do, like we have to laugh or cry.
Man, I don't think people understand the extent of how dangerous this is.
Yeah,
People,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
people don't believe it,
Yep.
and for that reason alone, it's gonna end up being, it's gonna end up killing a lot of people if they're not very
And
careful.
Indian market has been crashed, man.
Yeah, it will crash. I mean, it's not even only the Indian market, the entire global market is in trouble. I mean,
Yep.
entire global market is in trouble. Most of the things are going down. Like, everything is going down. Like,
Mm.
so what do we want to say? Let's check the Euro 50, for example. Let me see what the Euro 50 is doing. So we check this on. Let me just put plain chart, EMA, daily chart. Look, this is the Euro 50 going all the way down. They just have a little bit of breathing space
Are
because
we going to trade this week?
no, I'm not trading this week. No, hell no. Look, this is the France 40. Look at that. German 30. They're all crashing down. Look, they're all down. Do you know how many
Yep.
pips this is?
Yep.
See how many pips that's it. That's 41,000 pips. 43,000 pips right now. 43,000 pips
Oh
lost.
my god. Oh
You know
my
what I'm
god.
saying? Like, look, this is the UK right here. Gosh, man, 20,000 pips lost. So we're not even, you see, there's a lot of things happening in the market. Like, look at everything else. Everything else is gone. It's gone literally. Look, this is a Chinese one. The Chinese ones are coming back up. They're literally growing. They're growing back up. They fell right here. They grew. They fell again. They're growing. Look at this pattern, right? Compare this pattern to, let's see the Euro 50. Compare this pattern to this. These guys are bouncing. They're literally bouncing off the table. Bounce, go down, bounce. They're gonna recover. These guys, are in trouble because they're just falling. It's a straight fall. There's no even breathing space, nothing. Let's check Japan, for example. Japan too is in trouble. But these guys keep printing money. They just keep printing money. Let's check US 2000. All right, these guys, I don't know what these guys are doing, but this does not look right. This United States stuff does not look right at all. But I guess because most of the people are going to be putting their money into the dollar because the dollar is the most, it's one of the most resilient currency ever, and it's also the most adapted currency in the world. So I guess most of the money is going to go into dollar. But this will not last. This will not last at all. Let's check the US 30 because the US 30 is what we're going to actually see lose. They should lose some real good money right here. US 30, this is the US 100. That's what US 100 is doing. US 100 is dropping, so that's cool. That's the US 30. US 30 should be somewhere here. Where is that? Hey. Trying to find the US 30, see what they're doing. I can't find the US 30. Where are you? Come
right
on,
there
Sean. On my chart? Oh, right here. My bad. Thank you. The top 30 in US, look, they're still dropping. These guys have lost 82,000 pips, man. 82,000 pips. This is no joke. Yeah. Yeah, they do got that, man. That Theranostorm, they're wiping off half of everything is going. Like, literally, look, these guys are gonna, man. Bro, I pity what's gonna come next because a lot of people are gonna lose their jobs. A lot of people are going to lose their jobs. People are not thinking about what happens when the corona goes. When the corona goes away, everything is not going to come back to normal. No, because a lot of people will lose their jobs. A lot of people are going to die. More people are going to die. I mean, it's just what's happening.
Bro, market will take around. I think market will take around this year to recover.
It will take what?
Market will take around this whole year to recover.
Yeah. The market will recover. I mean, there's a lot of money printed right now, So I don't see any reason the market shouldn't recover. I mean, the market took a hit, but it's bouncing back. But when we talk about individuals might not recover. Certain individuals might not recover because so many people will lose their jobs after this because a lot of companies have gone bankrupt. A lot of companies are closing down. A lot of companies need bailouts. So a lot of people are going to lose their jobs. The last time the financial crash that happened in 2008, I think about
2008.
Yeah, about 75 million people lost their jobs. So a lot of people committed suicide. A lot of people, had to lose their houses, lose everything. So, that's what we're not thinking about right now because there's so many other factors that are in play. When we recover, right, people that don't have jobs now, what would they do? They have to start from scratch. And if they don't have jobs, they can't pay for their mortgages, what would they do? You understand? How would they survive? How would they get food to eat? People that could afford the meal or could barely afford before can't afford anymore. So there'll be a lot of things going down south. So hopefully,
Bro, because of this lockdown, I am having my credit card bill of rupees 35,000. Means like around we can say 500 USD. Okay, and I am not having a single penny right now.
What, the bill for your credit card?
Yep.
Damn. Wait, didn't they reset that to 0.1 to 1%?
Credit interest rate.
Yeah. Isn't that
1%? It's 1% over here.
No. I mean the APR, for example. I mean in the UK it's been turned down already. So they should turn it down in your country as well. You have to call them and let them know, like, look, I can't pay this money. That's shut down. Understand? Whatever you guys want to do, I don't care what you guys do, but I'm not paying that money. Don't pay that money if you don't have to. If it's gonna affect you the way you live, don't pay that money because at the end of the day, the credit card companies don't care if you live or you die. You understand?
Yep.
So at this point, excuse my French, but it's fuck everybody right now. Don't pay it if you don't have to. Don't go stress yourself out. Don't go do that to yourself, man. Because at the end of the day, those guys have money and they can survive. understand? So don't stress
Yeah, I am
yourself
not
out.
going to pay right now. I am not going to pay right now.
No,
I will
there's no
just pay
point.
the minimum due. I'll
Yeah,
just pay the minimum due if at all I have that thing. I was just calculating that thing only.
yeah. Only
Or
pay
else
what you
I'll say the bank I'm not having right now. I'll pay afterwards.
exactly. Only pay what you can afford to pay. You know what I'm saying? Even house rents right here, they're telling
Yeah,
people like, just let your landlord know if it's only 20, 30, 40% you can pay that. But don't stress yourself. There's no point of you paying the full rent, paying all the food bills, and then you have nothing to live on. Because what would you then live
yeah,
on the
yeah.
next month? What will happen the next month after that? You have to keep yourself
Bro,
afloat.
we are not knowing what will happen the next day over here.
Exactly. And right now, this in my country right now, we're shutting down to probably June.
Oh
So
my God.
till June, the UK is looking to shut down to most likely June. They just finished the Excel Center in London, and the Excel Center is very massive. That's where they're going to be putting people. They were digging graves yesterday. So it's
Oh
crazy.
my God.
They were digging graves because over 1,000 people is already dead. And they're estimating the total deaths might be up to 20,000. So they're saying people are still getting infected, even though we're still on lockdown. So it's crazy right now. It's crazy what one infected person can do to the entire planet. So
Oh my God. Oh my God.
it's no joke at all. So if whatever you can do to stay afloat, do that. Don't stress yourself, man. Trust me, at this time you need everything you can get your hands on. So stay indoors, feed yourself, feed your family, make sure your family are fed, you're fed. Understand? They're not gonna come chase you out of your house. They wouldn't do that.
Yeah, yeah,
They wouldn't. You understand? They won't do that. Right here, I mean, I don't know how it goes in India, but I don't know if they take off your lights, your electricity, or your internet. They cut it off. Right here, the only thing they can cut off is the internet. They can't take away your lights. They can't take away your water. So unless you do the prepaid right here, then you're in trouble. But if you're connected to the grid, they can't do any of that for you. So if it's like that in India as well, man, fuck that payment, bro. You understand?
yeah.
Stay
Okay.
afloat. Stay afloat. Stay afloat. Don't drown because of these guys. Stay afloat. Understand? If they can milk you to the maximum, they will do. So don't let them milk you, man. Understand? You pay it all back when the time is right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Is it? How did they do that in Pakistan? Like, how did they know if the person is infected with coronavirus? That's crazy. Yeah. That's insanely crazy. I mean, that's smart, but that's crazy. Yeah, like, oh, man. But I think it was the same Pakistan where 100 people got like released and saying, oh, they no longer have coronavirus. Then they went to go party and then they got it again. So totally insane, man. But whatever it is, right now, I recommend staying away from the market, just observing. Yeah, I think it's Pakistan. So just observing the market, man. There's no point. I mean, right now I should be reading books. That's what I'm doing right now. You know, chilling at home. Actually, I ain't gonna even lie. I'm playing games most of the time. Playing games, watching
Bro,
movies.
do you think coronavirus is that deadly?
I mean, I
Which
think
market is like making a bubble of coronavirus, I think. Is it
but
that deadly?
it is deadly, man. Think about it. Even if it's 1% deadly, that's a lot. If the
Because
mortality rate is
because
1%,
yeah, mortality rate is only 1% in the whole over the world. No,
do you
in
do you know how much
not
1% of 7 billion is? Let me check the world population. Let's just check the world population for a second. So the world population as of now is 7.8 billion. Do you know how many 1% is? That's 78 million people.
78 million.
Yeah. Let me tell you, 78 million people, right?
No. It's not 78 million. It will be in lakhs.
It's 78
Because
million, bro.
78 million.
Yeah, 1% of 7.8 billion is 78 million.
Just check it out. Just check it out.
Look, this is the population of the UK. So you're talking about the entire UK being wiped off the map. So let's check 1%. 1% of 77.8 billion, right? So if I'm not mistaken, that's 7.8 billion, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
That's 78 million for you, bro. 78 million. So that's bigger than the population of the United Kingdom.
Oh my God.
You understand? That's a whole country wiped off. Boom. You understand? So that's let's check population of Canada. I don't know which country is that big. Which country has more population? Even Canada is small. Population of which country is big?
Pakistan, India.
India is bigger, man. You guys are 1.something billion, man.
we are 1.34 billion.
Yeah, exactly. That's a lot. You guys won't even feel that. Yeah, look, Pakistan. That's like almost half of Pakistan gone. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot of people to die, man. That's a lot of people to die. So that's like the entire people in the UK gone. That's a lot of things. So it is deadly, bro. It is deadly. No matter how you look at it, it is deadly. They say it's 1 to 2%. You know what I'm saying? Let's say if it's at 1 to 2%, if that's 2%, if that figure is 2%, we're doomed. That's 156 million. That's almost the entire Pakistan gone. You understand? So this is not stuff. So you might think about it, a whole grave site of the whole country. A whole country turned into a graveyard, basically. That's not beautiful at all. That's not a beautiful sight. So it is deadly, man.
Really.
Everybody should stay at home, man. Everybody should stay at home. There's no point risking it. There's no point trying to, don't buy your doors and windows, man. You need fresh air. There's no point risking it, man. You can go out for exercise, just go jog or something like that, but come back home. Not in groups though, just by yourself or a family member.
Like whole planet is like retracing now.
Yeah, but what you can notice is that the planet is fixing itself.
Yep.
The planet is fixing itself.
I have read the news yesterday or day before yesterday. The ozone layer which got hole in it is repairing itself now.
Yeah, it's repairing itself. Yeah. So I mean, we're not going to die from global warming, but there'll be an asteroid that comes about next month.
Next month.
Yeah. So it'll come very close to the Earth, but it shouldn't hit us. So, but that's a good sign. But on a positive side, I don't think we're going to die from global warming anymore.
Yeah.
That's a plus sign for now.
Like I think it's a nature's call. We can say like nature has made the thing like that. Like when it is over excess things has happened in the planet or anything.
It could be it could be a natural defense mechanism. I don't know.
Yeah, we can say mechanism. Yeah.
Yeah, but whatever it is, man, I just hope it goes, man. I just hope it goes. Because right now, and I hope we learn from our lessons. We learn from this lesson big time. Because right now, it's no fun, man. It's no fun at all. Whatever is happening on the planet. So we just have to, pray hard and stay at home and work from home. And if you have a business idea, this is the best time to start doing your business and putting it together. But that will be it for today, guys, because we've already run out of time. So we have like seconds left.
Okay.
I really do appreciate you guys for coming through and stay safe. Don't let this.
You're right. You have set your clock 1 hour back.
No. Yes. I have set it 1 hour back. Yes, we back 1 hour.
Like how this thing happens, man? Can you explain me right now?
It's just the way the planet moved.
Why do you adjust the clock 1 hour back and after in December around November, na? You take 1 hour forward.
I would explain it to you on Telegram. I'll call you on Telegram.